Today is February 23rd, 2019, and happy National Aviation Day from PlaneSavers! Okay, folks, let me move that mic around. Yeah, it's National Aviation Day. Hopefully everyone's been celebrating Canada's most, obscure holiday. But sure enough, yeah, if you go to Transport Canada's website, Transport Canada, National Aviation Day, February 23rd, celebrating Canada's transport safety, strength, and success over 100 years in Canadian aviation. So, folks, that's today's episode. Saturday special episode, National Aviation Day in Canada. The first thing I'm going to do, design a very custom Canadian thumbnail. I don't know what I'm making yet, but you do because you've clicked on the video. So as I make the thumbnail, I'm going to send you off to, where should we go? Well, I'll send you to Australia. There's nothing more Canadian than sending somebody to Australia. So let's head over to Australia and see a fan.
G'day Mikey, Leo from Adelaide, Australia. The nice little twin engine here, enhancing our audio. This is my little retreat, my baby VL. I've had for about 10 years, 500 horsepower V8. And welcome to the Australian edition of PlaneSavers. There's my VL at the drags in Alice Springs with a collection. And this box from Canada. What could this be? Well, hello. Some models, some RC aeroplanes. So I got this special knife as a gift from my mother as a birthday present. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. From Canada. Yellow knife. I hope it went on one of your DC3s or C46s. That'd be cool. PlaneSavers. Thanks, buddy. Loving the episodes. Loving all the support. Do everything we can. Have a good one, mate.
Thank you, Leo from Australia. And yes, your stuff did fly on the DC3 or C46, depending on what day it left. And everybody else, while you're hanging out in Australia, I was sitting in here designing the thumbnail. And I thought, hey, what more Canadian than a lake and an F-18 on floats, and I added some shadows, a paddle border, and there you go. So, yeah, a SEA F-18, very cool. I found this online. Whoever made this thing is insane. Check this out. So cool. Maybe one of the viewers, maybe you made it. Maybe you're watching right now. Very, very, very cool model F-18 on floats. So that's the story behind the thumbnail. Also, while you're in Australia, I did some more research and figured out why today is National Aviation Day in Canada. And it all stems back to the very first flight in Canada. It's not the Wright Flyer. That's America. We had the Silver Dart. And let's go figure out the history of that right now. The story of Canada's first flight actually begins in September 30th, 1907, with the formation of the Aerial Experiment Association, led by the legendary Alexander Graham Bell. The AEA produced several different aircraft in quick succession, with each member acting as a principal designer for at least one. I'd like to introduce you to the crew, starting from the left. We have Casey Baldwin, Tom Selfridge, Glenn Curtis, Alexander Graham Bell, John McCurdy, and Augustus Post. The first aircraft designed by the group was called the Red Wing. It was designed by Thomas Selfridge and flown by Casey Baldwin on March 12, 1908. The second aircraft was the White Wing, designed and flown by Casey Baldwin. Here it is in New York. The third aircraft was designed by our boy, Glenn Curtis, the father of the C-46 and P-40, two of my most favorite airplanes. Anyway, his aircraft was called the June Bug, and it was the very first aircraft to complete a 1 kilometer flight. The fourth aircraft was the Silver Dart, designed by John McCurdy and shipped back to Betic, Nova Scotia, where the residence of the Bell family was located. On a side note, I love how they're towing the aircraft. Look at horse and carriage. Very retro. Here we go. February 23rd, 1909. John McCurdy will take off from the ice in Betic Bay. Of course, it's Canadian if they take off on the ice. This was the first controlled powered flight in Canada exactly 110 years ago today. So of course I would like to dedicate this episode to Canada's first airborne aviator, John McCurdy. This video is for you and all that you have inspired throughout these years. Another quick fun fact, the Silver Dart was the first passenger aircraft in Canada as well, which is very, very cool. So hope you guys like that. That took a lot longer than I thought. Huge amount of history today. Very cool. Just think about that crew for a second. Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone. 54% of people that watch PlaneSavers say that they watch it on a mobile device, a telephone, which is pretty cool. And of course, our boy Glenn Curtis, the father of the Curtis C-46 Commando. So much history, so much awesome. Yeah, it's very cool. And I want to end off this episode, you know, it's a little bit short, but there was a lot of work today. Huge happy birthday going out to Benoit. Benoit actually helped me with a bunch of the research. He found the pictures and all the dialogue today, and it's his birthday today. Benoit's the person who originally owned our D-Day DC-3, and he's been such a huge part of the crew. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Benoit. Please, everybody, write happy birthday, Benoit in the comments, and let's get going. I didn't get anything I wanted to get done today for catching up on footage, but it's Saturday. Tomorrow it's going to be a live stream, so we'll see you there, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, 1400 Mountain Time. Live stream where I get to talk to everybody. And yeah, so it's all good. So enjoy National Aviation Day here in Canada or wherever you are in the world. Have a great Saturday. Be safe, and I'll be seeing you very, very soon.